Hi, my name's Rachel Crompton. I'm Pilates Director of Elixr Health Clubs, and this is the Allegro Reformer. Now to start, you need to position the foot bar to your own personal height setting. As a guide, if you're 5'9" and above, your foot bar position will be where this dot is, which is position number 1. If your height is between 5'6" and 5'9", your foot bar position will be number 2. If you're between 5'2" and 5'6", your foot bar position will be number 3. And if you're under 5'2", that little dot there, which is position number 4. So that's your height setting position. Now to adjust the foot bar into that correct position, you need to lift it up, lift and unlock, and that's the inverted position now. Now the foot bar actually moves up and down the entire frame of the reformer. Okay, now to find your positions, simply line up the white dot with the white arrow that you see. When they are lined up in position, you need to lock it back in to do that. When it's in position, lift the foot bar up and it locks into position. Okay, now the foot bar also has 4 different levels that it moves down in the reformer. So to adjust the foot bar to its different levels, 2 techniques we can use. If you're in a standing position, do a split stance because the foot bar is quite heavy. Hands are separated, lift, and then down it goes 1 level. Okay, so second position or second technique we use to lower the foot bar is from when we're in a seated position. Make sure your pelvis is in close, hands are wide, spine is neutral, elbows into your thighs, lift, and down, and finally the lowest foot bar position is all the way down. Okay, now we're going to talk about the springs. Every exercise the instructor calls the springs. The middle spring is half a spring, it's half the tension, it's the lightest. You put it on the rack. You can see that there's 4 springs left. Each of those is 1 full spring. To change the springs, hold by the spring collar and then place on. Always have 1 spring on before taking the other off for safety. We also have 2 racks that we work from. As a starter, always work from rack 2, and in time, when you want to add that little bit more resistance, you can work up to rack 1. So this is the wooden standing platform. Now for safety, when standing on the wooden platform, always step on the stable wooden platform, then the moving carriage. Now to get off, always step forward off the moving carriage and then off the platform. Okay, so this is the foot strap. We put our feet in the strap. As a guide, the taller you are, the tighter you make the strap. So this is the tightest setting. To loosen the strap, simply put your hand underneath, and that's loosening it 1 setting. And there you go, that's the loosest setting. This is the carriage, and the carriage moves up and down the bed. Okay, moving now to the shoulder rests. The shoulder rests quite easily lift out and slide in. We have the narrow setting and the wide setting, depending on how broad you are through the shoulders and through the neck. Headrest. 3 settings for the headrest. To adjust the headrest, pull on the left-hand side, and that's the highest level. Half raised, and that's completely flat. Now the straps. Your feet and your hands go in the straps, and the straps also adjust. You can shorten and lengthen them. To shorten them, pull on the side, down they go, and to lengthen the straps, pulling them back. To put them back to the correct settings, simply place them over the shoulder rest, pull the lever sideways, and there they go. They're adjusted back to the correct settings. We use the boxes in the classes as well. If the instructor calls a short box position, place the box over the shoulder rest and make sure it's slid forward so it's not going to move. We also have the long box position as well. So the box is actually in front of the shoulder rests. Coming down onto the box, hands come to the front corners, thigh comes on, other thigh and chest is off the front. Getting off the box to standing is the same way that you get down, climbing off. Now I want to talk about how to get down on the bed safely for your spine. The best way to do it is sitting on the bed, put your top hand on the front shoulder rest, roll on your side and then onto your back, center your spine in the middle of your bed, make sure you're safe and neutral, and to get up, simply roll on your side, use your arm and getting up safely. If you need any further assistance with the bed, please speak to one of the instructors at the start of class, and I look forward to seeing you in one of our group reformer classes.